What are a couple of lessons that you've taken from your dad's leadership that either you have outwardly expressed your appreciation for, or but even better, if you haven't, and you wanted to convey to him how much that lesson has meant to you? What would a couple of those leadership lessons be?
Big ones were he encouraged us to dream at a young age, and like we would set goals around the dinner table. We still, as a family, I'm one of 6 kids, and now there's spouses and grandkids. We set goals as a family once a year on our family vacation. We go around, share what we accomplished last year, our goals for the next year, our dreams for life. So that's been really like a powerful thing. My dad, he's very humble at the dealership. Like he would never talk, if he's talking to somebody who washes the cars, he doesn't come off like I'm your boss. I feel like as a kid, I didn't really even realize that like, oh, it meant something special. I was Jerry's son. His name is Jerry. It was just like, oh, he's another employee here just like anybody else. I feel like it wasn't until, I don't know, later you're like, oh no, this is kind of unique. It's our name. But I think that the humility, not ever thinking you're better than others. He does a really good job of encouraging others by complimenting them. I think has been a really good strength of his. Like he's got the relationship there to have the tough conversations when they need it. They have something to build on, but he encourages people. You want to do your best because you know he's going to recognize it and get all excited how he does when he's at the dealership. So it brings the best out.
Your dad, again, sounds like a pretty amazing guy. Yes. And there's a lot of ways where people try to force on their kids their dreams, their aspirations. And I love that your dad was not only invoking within you your right to dream big, but like investing into it. Like you had a coach, you had opportunities to expand your thinking. And it would have been so easy for him to say, well, no, you're the 4th generation, you're going to be in this business. Mm-hmm. And I imagine that he was actually standing behind you going, hey, go chase your dreams.
He did. He's been incredibly supportive. It seemed like just no one in my family had ever changed that path before. I feel like it caught, I think he could tell when I was getting rental properties, he knew I was curious about other things. I think he could tell I was interested in starting a business, but I don't think he actually expected me to ever do it. The car dealership was it's a really unique type of business and opportunity to be able to own. It definitely caught him by surprise. I was terrified of having that conversation with him, but looking back, I shouldn't have been because he's been incredibly supportive, but I was very nervous, even though I just didn't know which way it would go because it seemed ridiculous. Why, Jason Vanderveer, why would I leave the dealership? We have very similar personality types. So it's kind of like, why wouldn't I like it? It seemed like we're the same. You should just like it like I do.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, like that conversation terrified you. I had just written down in my notes, ask him about the conversation. How did that go? Like, what was your process of preparing for it? And then like, how long into that conversation did you realize that this was going to be okay?
I mean, he never tried to argue with me that I couldn't leave, but it was just, he was receptive to it. He just seemed surprised. I don't know if he really knew what to say. And I was sitting on the other end of the table, like, I want to leave the dealership. I want to make this planner. I don't know what it's going to be called. I don't know what the design's going to be made. I have no clue how to sell online. I know nothing about importing products from China. Like, it was like, I have no plan. And I'm going to turn down something great to go do something absolutely ridiculous. So I feel like he heard me out, seemed like a surprise. But as I eventually did it and he saw like, no, I'm going all in on this, he 100% supported me. But I was afraid, like even leaving the dealership, other than my direct managers, I tried to tell as few people as possible because it was, people wouldn't have thought like it seemed to align with my strengths, the sales, the marketing, the interpersonal relationships. I feel like some of the people that I told almost got mad at me, like you don't deserve this opportunity sort of thing. And it was like, it just wasn't what I needed in my head. So I kind of tried to sneak out. But since then, now going back, completely different situation, it didn't seem expected.